It's not on picture this time. So everyone finished the novel, and there was some quotes that offered some type of wisdom or deep thought associated with them. And then I guess one of them that I saw was on page 138. And he asked us what the Germans did to the Jews next to what the Americans did to the Indians differ largely only in the efficiency of the Germans and the inefficiency of the Americans.
Fact.
See? There we go. And then another one was, do you know why it is that freedom is not free? Would it be correspondingly true if freedom is not free that the captivity is not captive? And that just makes no sense to me, but I thought it was very deep. And
he's comparing two very different things there.
Captivity is not in captive somewhere; it exists.
Yeah.
So,
but
I totally just tuned that out. What did you say?
Do you know why it is that freedom is not free? Would it be correspondingly true if freedom is not free that captivity is not captive? But the thing is, it's just weird. He's just making opposites right now. That's saying like freedom is not free and captive is not captive. But the thing is, you're saying that captive is freedom?
No, I think
he's
just saying like
if
freedom is not free, then is captivity not captivity? Is captivity not being captive?
So
like essentially, like, okay,
define captive,
imagine
but in
someone's
that
like sitting
context.
in a cage and they're like captive in the cage. Are they really captive, or is it something that they have to feel that they're captive to be captive?
So is it more of a feeling or like outside circumstances
So
that
that-
make people freedom or captive?
So is that trying to say something about captivity or freedom?
Oh, write that down as your quote of the day, man.
You have a quote of the day?
And
Wait.
there's some other ones. Okay. Oh yeah, he goes on page 143. Will we be struck down in heaven? Can we hope for a better tomorrow? Do we have the look of heroes to anyone? Can we be better or worse than we are? Do you have anything you would like to say? And like he mentions throughout the novel, like really subtle, like, do you have anything to say? Can you answer this question? Blah blah blah. Yeah, is there anything you would like to ask me?
Yeah, that kind of just makes people think they're thinking.
But the thing is, like, with all these questions, I feel like we develop our own questions, like, with Leron and all of us here. So, I mean, like, pretty much the whole entire novel is just based upon questions that we were asking ourselves that he makes us think. So, I guess we could ask him questions, theoretically. But,
I mean, there's
But
always
I mean, we
questions
get no
to ask.
answers.
yeah.
He's giving us no
Sometimes
answers.
the answer is in the question.
Ah.
That was stupid.
What's the opposite of a strapping lad?
I was thinking a sitting woman.
Lad.
A sitting
Unstrapping
woman
glass.
is the opposite of a strapping lad. I don't know. Or like an ugly
unstrapping
woman.
Unstrapping glass, yeah. There
Well, unstrapping is
we
not
went, I went
like
through like 5 different things in my head, and I was like, wait.
De-strappitizing.
destrapatizing.
I don't think that's a word.
Destrapatizing?
Maybe it is. That's
Look
just,
it up.
how would you use it? De-strap.
Okay.
It'd be like undoing it.
Now we're gonna go on to not do strapatizing. Do you guys have any quotes that you want to do?
I thought one of a cool question was, would all the snow in the world truly not change the color of the pine needles? And
But all the what?
would all the snow in the world truly not change the color of the pine needles? And I thought that was kind of interesting because it says like things that aren't meant to be changed won't change. Like pine needles, they just don't have the ability to
evergreen.
to not be green.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I guess I kind of saw that as a metaphor, but that's just me.
Fancy.
Yeah, a lot of these things in the book can be taken as metaphors, I think.
Yeah.
But can all of life be answered?
Oh, quote of the day. Quote of the day.
Maybe this book.
I
is
will
life.
leave.
The book of life. This
Listen,
is the
guys,
Bible.
you just
Ben, you with me here?
Listen,
This
Ben
is the
and Evan, you just
Bible.
gotta accept it. You just gotta realize
Accept
that
what?
some things are cringy in life, but they have to be said.
Cringy?
You just gotta accept it.
You just said life is a metaphor.
Yeah, it's cringy, but you just gotta accept it because maybe it's true. You don't know.
So
Quote
is
of the
Jimi
day.
Hendrix a metaphor?
Oh,
Is Jimi Hendrix a metaphor? I don't know. He could be if he wanted to.
Jimi Hendrix
If
is
Jimi
god
Hendrix
of
walked into
music.
your room and said, "Sit tight there, Popo, I shall play you one," and affected to get you out of his guitar, what would you do? Would you say, "Wait, Jimmy, you're dead low these 40 years," or "Wait, Jimmy, let me call up a friend or two, not a big party, mind you, but this is a special thing for me and I want to share it with others. If it's okay with you, is this alright? Or God no, Mr. Hendrix, that shit would split my head open right now. Or lay some weed on me before you rip it, bro. Or okay, Jimmy, but if the police come, do not call them goofballs, please. Or do you realize that the counterculture for which you are a superb herald has become so mainstream now that your prodigy is invoked to sell Pepsi-Cola? Or not now, maybe later. Or I was gonna make a BLT, you want one? Or Jimmy Man, I saw a thing you tingle on the ceiling of a gym in Montana, some graffiti. There's only two things in life that make it worth living: firm feeling women and guitars tuned good, and it goes on from there.
A book minute, eh?
Well, I would say, play me some of that dang cock stiffening guitar, James.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
I would say
But would he be offended
lay
if you
some
said
weed
that?
on me before you rip it.
I would stop smoking the
I mean, I
weed
don't-
that I must have already been smoking and see if it was laced with something.
I think this
maybe
book minute is over.
hallucinogen.
Yeah.
Book minute is over.